This woman found something terrible on her computer. She found a woman on her husband's social media accounts, and the woman's information shows that she's single. Her heart suddenly surged with an inexplicable uneasiness. Although the two of them did not show excessive intimacy, but the look of love in their eyes couldn't be fooled. Lisa, in order to verify her suspicions, she put on the most exquisite makeup and sprayed on perfume that she normally wouldn't wear. When her husband came home from work, Lisa changed her attitude from her usual high and mighty attitude. She took the initiative to please her husband, but her husband only gave her a perfunctory response. Then he hurriedly found an excuse to turn away. Lisa had never been so humiliated, but at 4 o'clock in the morning that night, her husband's cell phone suddenly started to vibrate. Lisa couldn't stand it any longer as she slept. She wanted to see who was texting so late at night, but her husband refused to hand over his cell phone. Lisa suspected that there must be some secrets in her phone. She got out of bed and ran over to check the phone, but her husband started to find all sorts of excuses. He refused to let Lisa touch his cell phone. This made Lisa even more suspicious that her husband had a secret. She grabbed the cell phone from her husband, but she didn't expect her husband to get angry. He smashed the cell phone to smithereens. Lisa was shocked by her husband's reaction. The next day, after waiting for her son to go out to school, Lisa, in order to check the secrets of her husband's cell phone, she took the initiative to admit to her husband that she had gone a bit too far last night. In order to make up for her mistake, she wanted to help her husband send his cell phone for repair, but her husband said the phone was already old. He'd rather take this opportunity to get a new cell phone. Lisa couldn't say anything else, so she waited until her husband left for work. She called the telecommunication company. She lied that she lost her cell phone. When she wanted them to recover the information on her cell phone card, they realized that the person who registered the card wasn't her. They rejected her request to read the information, but Lisa was convinced that there was something wrong with her husband. How could she give up so easily? So she sneaked into her husband's company party again. When she saw her husband and Anna flirting with each other, Lisa became even more convinced. Halfway through the party, Lisa suddenly saw them running up to the second floor, so she quietly followed them up, seeing the darkness and silence on the second floor. In order not to disturb the two hiding inside, Lisa took off her high heels and quietly went to the door to take a look. She had a clear view of what she should see and what she shouldn't see, but Lisa didn't choose to alarm them. She chose to turn around and leave. Then she went home and started to cry. But whoever thought Lisa was a coward, you have underestimated the woman in front of you. That day, when John was inspecting the construction site as usual, Anna asked him when they could be together openly. Seeing that John was still trying to find a reason to delay, Anna finally gave him an ultimatum. So John was forced to find Lisa. When he tried to find all kinds of excuses to ask for a separation, Lisa had no qualms about breaking down his lies, and John had the audacity to admit it. Lisa warned John directly, if he had to choose to stay with Anna, Lisa would not hesitate to report to the police. His company's financial fraud. John would not only lose his money, he'll spend the rest of his life in jail. John was at his wit's end with Lisa. He had to go to his best friend for help. At his friend's suggestion, he found Lisa's old best friend, wanted her to do the job of persuading Lisa to get a divorce. But Lisa's best friend told him something that shocked John. Lisa used to have a boyfriend named Mike.